Okay, we're back, and we have, I guess today is Actors Day. We have one of the most esteemed actors ever in the world, Mr. Ozzy Davis, and it's nice to have you with us, sir.
After that introduction, sir, I feel I have to climb back to where I really stand, just a citizen of Westchester and admirer of the boys' clubs and the girls' clubs and of Denzel Washington.
Well, you might be that, but there are countless millions and millions who are admirers of your, my being one of them, and the work that you've done over the years. How was it like working with Burt Reynolds?
Oh, that's comfortable like an old pair of shoes. Burt, from the time you meet him, reminds you of somebody you've known all your life.
Really?
Yeah, there's a welcome in the man. And, of course, we're both Southerners, you know, so it goes deeper than mere casual acquaintances. And also, I got a chance to know his father.
Really?
So, yeah. So knowing Burt was not just an individual thing, but it's a family-to-family thing. I think of him almost as kinfolks.
Now, why don't they have great shows like that on television anymore?
Well, they, unfortunately, in pursuit of numbers, don't spend as much time and attention in developing products that will express some of the deeper purposes of our community and of our country. They follow, the path of least resistance. The audience is not always the best judge of what is good the first time out. You have to sort of half-educate them and let them educate you. I think the studios and the producing companies, are running scared and not taking enough chances, and certainly not putting enough faith in the American public and our good taste. They're in too much of a hurry. They should take it easy.
Well, but you take your show, Evening Shade, specifically, and I stay with that if you don't mind. But it was a great show. It was on every week. You did how many? 40 weeks or 30 weeks, and now they bring on the show. It's on for 2 weeks. They preempt it. They stick it another place. You can't really get into a thing, and most importantly, it's not as entertaining as the stuff that you guys did.
It is true, but that's because they're following the dictates of somebody else, somebody who counts the noses, who measures the effectiveness by the number of people watching. That's one measure of effectiveness, but there are other things that are involved. And I think it's maybe the accountants and maybe the investor mentality, which is important, but I don't think it should be allowed to take over. These should be artistic decisions. These should be cultural decisions, and the studios should think of the welfare of the total country and of the picture they're presenting as a part of what their responsibility is. Sure, their stockholders, need dividends and all that sort of thing. I have nothing against that, but other things are involved.
Well, the general public. I've got a television show I've been trying to get on the air. And we're getting closer, but it's a talk variety show with a big band, something that you could sit down at night and have fun watching.
Yeah.
And when the show does come to pass, I'm going to make sure that you get on there with us. Well, that's another thing. See, my thought is that people don't get to see great actors and people like yourself anymore because they gear all the demographic thing young. Let's go to the young people.
It is true.
Well, but in the meantime, there is also a demographic that is starving for great entertainers and actors, and to see the people are still around.
It is true. And that demographic has money in its pocket, too.
Thank you. More so than the young ones. Now, before I let you go, because I promise you I wouldn't keep you here all afternoon, how is your lovely wife, Ruby, doing?
She is fine, working right now in Atlanta. So it's usual for us.
Your energies are unbelievable.
Love and long distance is the history of our marriage.
And that's why you've been able to stay. I'm going to try that. I've been together with my wife for 33 years, but it's been a close thing. So you suggest love at long distance. And remember, Ozzy Davis said that right here on the air. Thanks so much for being here.
My pleasure.
And thanks for the support, and all the stuff that you do. outside of your profession. It's a wonderful thing to have you with us today.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Ozzy Davis, one of the great actors of all time, and I'm telling you, this is just